back to Mirror and Thread. I just gotta tell y'all, this is probably the most prep time I've put in on a video in quite a while, but I was really wanting to make this a valuable resource for you as you finish up the last of your Christmas shopping. So I did gift guides for everyone that could possibly be on your list, and I tried to find things that are unique that not everyone already has or that other people probably won't already be getting them. So I hope this is really helpful for you guys and that you find some things that are affordable and good to give as gifts. So we're gonna jump right in because we got a lot of ground to cover. You can find the links in those shopping tags right below in the video or in the video description. We're gonna start with the women's gift guide. So we've got women's, men's, favorite things party, like gift exchange, kids and teens, tweens, because I think that is a particularly difficult age group to find gifts for. But we're gonna start with the women's because this is always my favorite one to do, because basically I just think about whatever I would like to get myself or the women in my life. And we're starting with, once again, the Lola blanket. I talk about this all the time, but if you have not tried one of these or you have not snagged these as a gift, highly, highly recommend. These make fantastic grandparent gifts or in-law gifts or couple gifts. I'm getting them a couple of them this year as like joint gifts. Sometimes I like to do that whenever it's just too much. I have too many people on my list and I find something that I feel like works that both parties in the couple can use and checks off both things at once. So these are really, really great for that. We have one in here in the bedroom that Cody literally sleeps with every night like a teddy bear. He's just as obsessed as I am. We have one in the living room, and then I ended up getting both kids one of these a couple of months ago because they were fighting over the one in the living room so much. They both wanted to sleep with it every night. So even if you've got a baby or a young kid to buy for on your list, this is good for literally anyone, and they have tons of color options. One little hack that I think you can use this year for gifting is just go to Quince's website, because pretty much anything that you can get there is a really good price point, but you're getting that luxury feel for when someone opens it and they're like, oh my gosh, this is such a nice sweater. All of these things would fit in that category on Quince, and they have good men's. I included some of their stuff with my men's gift guide that I'll share in just a second, but this sweater I thought was gorgeous. This is 100% organic cotton, and it is under $50. Tell me where else you can find a price point like that on a sweater. I think it's gorgeous. It's got the collar, and I love the stripe for something different. I'm also buying so many of these this year. These are their organic soy candles that are non-toxic as well, and they smell amazing. I had this bergamot basil one and I love the scent of this. It's very clean, it's very expensive smelling, and they will smell up your entire house, and it's not that big of a candle, and they're $24, which I feel like is a great price point. So I am using these as teacher gifts this year, as gifts for like neighbors or people that I just need a little something quick for. These also are great for gift exchanges if you need, like, we call it dirty Santa here. I think there's white elephant. There's like a lot of different versions of the term for that type of gift exchange party. But I took this to a gift exchange that we were doing a while back, and everyone was freaking out over it. Everyone wanted it. They were like, this candle is amazing. So highly recommend, and you cannot find such a good price point, I feel like, anywhere else. The Mackenzie Child's tea kettle is another one that is an absolutely foolproof, make them gasp when they open the present kind of gift. Any woman in your life, I feel like, would absolutely love this. My mom and my mother-in-law both collect Mackenzie Childs, and so this type of thing is perfect for them. I love this simple cream and white check. I think it would go, it's neutral, it goes with everyone's kitchen, and if you're not sure what color palette they like best in Mackenzie Childs, doing this simple one or sticking with the black and white, I feel like is always the way to go. I have the pink one myself, and I love having this out on my counter. It's just beautiful. Here's another option that's in that affordable under $25 price point. This is a marble countertop tray. This is from Target, and I think this makes a beautiful gift option. The only thing with this is it's going to be heavy. So if you're carrying a ton of gifts in, just be aware of that, and it will be obviously breakable as well, so be a little careful if you have it all wrapped. But I think this is a really good option for someone that loves home accents, home decor. If you need a hostess gift, this is great for that. You can use these in bathroom, kitchen, on a coffee table, on a dresser. So many options for this, and it's beautiful. A silk pillowcase is one of my favorite gifts I've ever been given. My mom got me a pink one. I guess it's been a couple of years ago now, I think for my birthday. And I swear by this thing. I love it. It's so luxurious to sleep on, but it also helps with hair texture. So I have really, really frizzy hair texture. And I notice a significant difference when I sleep on my silk pillowcase versus my like traditional cotton pillowcase. I feel like it just kind of keeps those flyaways. It's really good for your hair. It's really good for your skin. And this one is a great price point, and it is 100% mulberry silk. The UGG slippers is always a great gift option, men or women. I included some in the men's as well, but I love this particular pair for women this year because it's a little bit unique. So a lot of women may have snagged the traditional suede slippers that we see a lot that have been around for years and years, but this one is kind of that like knit material on the top, and I feel like it just gives a little bit of a unique look. So this is something that they are sold so they can wear these out, but they are so comfy and cozy to wear inside too. I included a lot more beauty skincare options in my favorite things list that's coming up, but this set is from Peter Thomas Roth, and this is an insane deal. I think it's normally an $89 value if you buy these separately. The gift set is $39. So this comes with their gold mask. I actually have this one and I love it, and it gives the most beautiful, bright, light, lovely skin texture. And then their under eye patches come in this as well, and they are both very good quality. The Barefoot Dreams socks and beanie set, this is on great deal right now, and these socks were one of my go-to gifts for years. I would literally stockpile them when I found them on deal, and I would use them for teacher gifts, for neighbor gifts, for grandparent gifts, even like a little Valentine's Day, something if you want to get something for a family member or a gift for yourself. They are the softest, coziest, comfiest things ever. I wear them around the house, just almost in place of like a slipper. But I also, when it's super cold outside, I will do these underneath like my winter boots, and my feet are so cozy and warm. And with this set, you also get the beanie in that same lovely Barefoot Dreams fabric. This is another one that I feel like is good for any woman on your list, and secrets out, I'm snagging a couple of these for a couple of women on my list. So if you happen to be in my family and you're watching this, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, you will probably be opening these, but this is a set of 2 leather picture frames, and they are beautiful. I love this cream color, but they come in a couple of different color options. This is a 4x6 and a 5x7. You get the set of 2, and these are genuine leather. So normally these would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you purchase them somewhere else. Quince has them at a great price point, and one of my favorite things to do for gifts for grandparents or great-grandparents is to do a nice frame like this and then frame pictures of the kids. It is always a hit, and year after year, it's something that I can keep using, and they're always excited to open it. I've talked about these a couple of times as well, but this is one of the most viral, most popular shoes right now. These are the Rothy's clogs, and I would be so happy to get these as a gift. So if anyone out there is watching this and wants to get me something, size 7 in these. I think they are so comfortable and so cute, and anyone would be happy to open these. Then this I honestly don't have a huge rhyme or reason for. I just saw it while I was browsing and I thought it was gorgeous, and I love the neutral color palette. And I think anytime you get a woman a bag for Christmas or for any gift, they will be very happy with you. All right, I'm gonna move into one of the kids' gift guides. So this is for tweens / maybe teens, but more that 9 to 12 age range. I've got a couple of nieces and nephews in this age range, and I find this very tricky to buy for. So I was pretty proud of what I found. I think these are some really good and unique gift ideas that they would love. and that the parents would love too. This is one of the coolest things on this list, this entire video. This is a sticker maker. So you can put in what kind of thing you want, and then it will print that sticker for you. You can color it, you can customize it. I know one of my nephews got like a 3D printer a while back. Those are a much higher price point, but he has loved being able to actually create the things and put them in there and print them himself. So I feel like gender neutral gift option, this would work. Or if you're doing like a joint gift, if you've got a niece and a nephew, or a group for a family, if you're getting something, I think this is a great option, and the price is very reasonable. I also love the idea of journaling or a diary for kids. I know when I got to this age, I had like a little journal diary thing that I was writing in all the time, and I think it's a really good way for kids this age to kind of get some of those emotions out on paper, maybe process some of the things that are going on in their world. And I love looking back at those diary entries. It absolutely cracks me up. So it can be a keepsake for them later on as well. So this is a DIY journal kit. This one's a little bit more girly, although you could make this work for a boy as well. But this has like all kinds of little things that they can decorate the outside of it. And then this one is more gender neutral. This is like a Q&A. So this is going to be, there's little prompts. It's almost like a little writing session. But these are things that they have to do at school. But when you do them in a home environment where it's fun and it's just for them, I feel like it can be something that is very therapeutic and cathartic for them and is just a fun activity for their age. I always love doing anything creative or crafty for this age group as well. It gives parents something to kind of set them up with to do. It gives them a little bit of a creative outlet, and most of the time it's something that they don't already own, or if they did, they could do again. So this is a little felt sewing kit that I think is just absolutely adorable. So it comes with all the supplies they need in a little case, and this is a great price point too. This is another one kind of in a similar vein as that. This is create your own bead pets. This one would be gender neutral as well. These are really fun. It basically gives them like a keychain they can put on a backpack, on a bag, on whatever. I don't know. Kids love like putting little stuffs on their things. I know when I was a kid, it was like every binder, everything that I had, every pencil case had something hanging off of it that I had made or created. So I think this is a really fun activity for them, and this has everything they need as well. I also found a couple fun game options. So this is a Tetris board game. I did not know that existed, so I was kind of excited to find this. I think this is a really fun kind of mental challenge for them. Plus, it's a fun game. It's something the whole family can play. And I have not seen this out and about. I don't know if anyone that I know has this. So I think this is a good one that they probably don't already own. Then this is a really fun, just kind of stocking stuffer or smaller gift option. Or if you're doing like a kid's gift exchange, if they have a Christmas party, I think this would be fun for that too. It is very affordable. I think it's called Wild Wild Taco. And the way I understand it, I haven't played it, but I was looking through the rules. It's basically like a slapjack, but they have like a silly component to it. So before you slap, you have to like pretend like you're strumming an air guitar or do something. So it's a good way to get them laughing and having fun and engaged and off of screens. This might be a little on the younger side. I actually think my 4-year-old would absolutely die over this, but this is a little makeup rainbow unicorn makeup set, and it kind of folds out. It's got eyeshadow, it's got blush, it's got the little applicator brushes. This is just really, really fun. So if you've got a very girly girl, I think they would love this. We will not forget about the men. These are always the last people that I buy for on my list, and they are the hardest for me. I don't know why, I just find men so much harder. I feel like women, there's so many categories you can do. You can do girly things, you can do kitchen things, you can do home things, and women are just very easy to please in the gift department, in my opinion. And men, it seems like they're just a little harder to find things that they don't already have. But I think I found a couple of really good, unique options here. So first of all, we're gonna go back to Quince, because I'm telling you, if they need anything wardrobe-wise, this is the place to get it. really, really good quality items at good prices. I don't know if the people that you buy for are anything like Cody or other men in my life, but Cody is not one to like have a million different shirt or jacket options, but what he wants good quality. So he might only have one jacket and a couple of shirts that he wears, but he will wear them over and over and over. So this is where I feel like Quince really comes in handy with the quality for the price point. So this zip up jacket is very similar to one that he has from, I think, North Face. It's like a sweater type of material. They're normally around a couple $100, at least well over $100 for the vest or the jacket in a name brand. This one is a much better price point, and it's literally the exact same fabric makeup. Nothing has ever shocked me more than when we first got married and I went to buy Cody a golf polo because he loves to golf. And they were $100 for a golf polo. I was like, what am I buying? This is insane. This is like a t-shirt. So I found these on Quince as well. And I love, first of all, the price point on these. Also the quality. They're that good, like performance kind of mesh material that's really soft, really easy for them to move in. And they're under $35. These are getting so much hype right now for good reason. So these are called the Nod Pod. They have a weighted eye mask, and I've heard that this is just like the most relaxing thing in the world. I kind of want one myself, and I also am including the it's like a weighted blanket or just something that you put over yourself, and it's this really soft plush material. I mentioned that Cody has been sleeping with our Lola blanket every night, and he loves a weighted thing. Like we actually had a weighted blanket that was way too much weight. Like, I don't know, he got like the heaviest one. I literally couldn't even pull it over myself. It was so heavy, but he slept with that thing for a really long time, especially last winter when it was really cold. And he was like, I just feel like when I put that on, all my anxiety is gone. And so this is really good if you want to give something that's nice and relaxing and that they probably don't already have. I think this is a great option. Do not sleep on getting your man some UGG slippers. This is something that we actually did a couple years ago. We bought UGG slippers for everyone on our list. I'm talking father-in-law. I got him for Cody. We got him for my sister, my mom, everyone. And it was the easiest and best Christmas because everyone was so excited with what they opened, and it was the easiest shopping experience ever. I just purchased them all at once and then I was done and checked everyone off the list. So this is a great option for that. They come in the traditional suede and in the black. And even if they already have a pair of these, if they're anything like my husband, they will wear the daylights out of their slippers and could probably use a new pair every year or so anyways. This is one of Cody's selections. He insisted that I put these sneakers on here. He has these in the gray and in a navy color as well. And he says they are the best sneakers. So if they need a new shoe option, this is what he wears 99% of the time. They're a really good option for casual outfits. He can wear these to golf in, but they also, since they're a really good quality leather sneaker and they look really nice, he can dress these up. So he does these for church, or if we have something fancier, a wedding, something to go to, he'll wear these for that too. This is a bit of a wild card one, but I wanted to include it because I didn't know that these existed, and I think I'm gonna have to get him some to try. They have Skims boxers, and if you are anything like I am and you love Skims for women, I didn't realize how many options they had in the men's department, and I know that the quality is absolutely off the chart. So I usually like to do these as a stocking stuffer or something, so I might have to snag these for him too. If you've got any outdoorsmen that you're buying for, I think this is a really cool speaker. This is a Bluetooth speaker that is also a camping lantern. So if your man goes camping, hiking, even out on the golf course, I feel like something like this could work for that. Or if they travel, anything like that, this is a really cool dual function option, and it looks super cool too. And don't count men out for a nice looking coffee table book. I'm telling you, Cody has a couple of things like this and he absolutely cherishes these. Like every time he does his office and he cleans it all up, he always gets these books out or if he has people over. This one is about golf courses and it's got this really nice leather outside, and then it's got beautiful photos of all the golf courses in it too. So if they have an office space or if they have an office at work, this makes a great option. Cologne is pretty self-explanatory. I think that's a fairly common gift, so I don't know if that's the most unique thing you can buy, but it's something that I always tell my mother-in-law when she asks for gift options for him. I'm like, just get him a new cologne because he likes to switch it up year after year, and typically he will go through a bottle of it in a year's time anyway, so it's a good thing. Even if you've gotten them some in the past, it's a good thing you can continue getting them. And of course, Nordstrom has all of the nice, good, luxurious scents that they love. Then this I just thought was kind of cool, might be a good stocking stuffer or like smaller gift option. This is a fogless shower mirror. So it comes with a little hook you can attach in the mirror for shaving. I think this would be nice. Moving into my favorite section of this video. So this is for gift exchange gifts, or in particular, favorite things parties. If you haven't been to one of these, they are super popular. I think every gift exchange lately that I've done in the last couple of years has been one of these. It's basically you bring either one or a couple of your favorite things that you use most throughout the year, and then you all swap, and sometimes you can play it like Dirty Santa style where you can steal things, but the important thing is to bring something that you really, really love and that it's really good quality and not just something that you ran to Target and grabbed something off the shelf at the last minute. So these are those well thought out things that I love and have used the most this year. First up is my Ember mug. I've talked about this so much. It is a self-heating mug. Now this is a higher price point. I tried to keep most of these in the like $20 to $40 range because I feel like that's typically what the range is for a gift exchange. So this would be, if you've got a little bit of a bougier party to go to, this would maybe be included in that because this is more like $90 to $100 range. But these also just make really good gift options for anyone on your list that you don't know what to get, or you kind of just like, they seem like they have everything. What could I possibly get them? This is a great option for that. The Divi Scalp Serum, I swear by this stuff. I absolutely love it. So as you know, I went through cancer and chemo last year, lost all my hair, and have been in the process of trying to grow it out. And the second I ended my chemo journey, I started using the scalp serum, and I still use it. I do it about once a week now. In those early months when I was growing my hair back out, I would do it daily or every other day. But I swear by this stuff. My hair has come in so thick, you guys, and it is so healthy. Like the quality of my hair and the texture of it is night and day different than it was even before I started my cancer journey. It is like so much healthier, and a lot of that I attribute to utilizing the scalp serum so frequently. This little watch I am including, this is one of my favorite things I think I've purchased all year. This is a step tracker, and it's very affordable from Amazon. I think it's under $40, but it's a watch, a step tracker. It will track calories for you. You can set an alarm on this. It's basically everything that you would want your smartwatch to do without actually connecting to your phone, which I love. I found I didn't like having my Apple Watch connected to my phone. I don't need notifications on there. I don't need you to be trying to call me through my watch. If I want to set my phone down, then I want to be tech free. So this allows me to keep up with my fitness goals and my step tracking without feeling like I have to have my phone attached to me at all times. I swear this magnesium powder might be one of my best options for a gift exchange because it's one of those things that someone will thank you for. I promise you, you will get messages after the party with whoever gets home with this telling you, thank you for giving me that. This is one of the best things that I bought last year. It is a magnesium powder that has L-theanine in it, and it is so relaxing. If you yourself struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep in the night, highly recommend. I started using this during a very high stress time in my life when I was going through cancer and all of the things, and this would be the only thing. I would drink this at night and I would just feel zen, and I get the best sleep every time I use it. I have this one as well. I've had this for probably 6 months now and I use it all the time. It's a little red light facial massager. So this is a good alternative if you don't want to buy up for or spend up for the LED red light mask, which I do love, my Shark mask. I use that thing all the time and it's definitely higher quality, but this is a good alternative if you don't want to spend a ton or if you need something for a gift exchange. I think this is something that everyone could use or would like to have. So it does red light, blue light, I think green and purple, and it will get hot as well. So it's like a warming and then it vibrates. So it's good for depuffing in the morning and it just feels great. Cookbooks are truly my love language. If you ever want to get me anything, get me a cookbook. It is like my favorite thing to get a new cookbook in and just look through it. And I never get rid of them either because I actually use them all the time. I prefer cooking from a traditional cookbook versus using like a blog on my phone or an iPad or something. There's just something that is so comforting about it. So these are two that I have used over and over and over and over and over. And I don't really see a lot of people talking about them, but if you like low calorie, high protein, but delicious and also easy and convenient meals, these two are fantastic. I've talked about these a ton, so I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on them, but both of these items from Medicube, the vitamin C cream and the collagen jelly cream, I've used every single day and I love what they've done for my skin, and I feel like these would be great for a gift exchange because they're so affordable. You could get both of them or do maybe any other, even like the zero pore pads from Medicube would be great. You could do a little like basket of these and it would still probably hit in that $30-$40 price range. Also the Dibs Desert Island Duo. This is like, I've talked about this so much as well, but this is a bronzer and blush duo. All of the colors are great of this. So this is a really good gift exchange gift item because you don't have to worry about, I don't know, people like this color, makeup, whatever. Any of these colors are gorgeous on any skin tone and they are such good quality. Also, if you want to do something fashion related, it's a little harder to do fashion, I feel like, with a gift exchange since you don't know people's sizing, but these caps from Anthro are pretty universally loved. I have this one that says London on it, which is a nod to my daughter as well, but they're really cute on and great quality. Last gift guide of the day is for toddler preschool kids. This is what I'm getting my own children. I pretty much ordered every single thing on this list for my own kids, so hopefully this will be helpful if you've got young ones to buy for too. I think they're the easiest to buy for. Like, you know, other than making sure it's something that's a little bit unique that they don't already have, I find this age group, they're just happy to open pretty much any toy, but here's some really fun options. So I actually got both of my kids these and I think they're gonna die over these. They're little bumper cars. And one thing I love about these, they do have a motor in them, but it's a 6V, so they don't go super fast. And these can be used indoor or outdoor. I say that with a caveat because if you have like a really tight space or a ton of furniture around, they would not be good indoor. But if you have a play space, we don't, but we do have a hallway that's completely clear, and these are going to be perfect for that. So they can bump into each other, and I think they're going to have so much fun with these in the winter. And these are on major deal right now. I love these kind of movement-based toys. I think they're really good. These are the things that I find they come back to over and over again versus just like a simple Paw Patrol figurine or something that maybe they play with once and then they're kind of over it. So I also snagged them this balance beam, and this you can take apart so that it will store nice and small and easy. You can stack them, you can make different shapes out of them, or you can do them like the traditional balance beam. And I don't know if your kids are like mine, but anytime we are anywhere that there's a curb they can walk on or a little ledge, they're doing that all day long. So the idea of putting something like this in the house for them to be a little bit active with, I think is gonna be great. This is another one that's really great for that movement type of activity. Both of them have these at their schools currently, and they love these things. So they can use these as like a balance board, basically. It's almost like they're surfing, or they can put it up. There's like a little soft thing that it comes with too, so they can walk over that. They just have so much fun. Imagine to play with this type of thing. The Tony box is something I will always mention on a kid's gift guide because we got ours when London was 1. And I am telling you right now, that is the one toy that they have played with without fail almost every single day since we bought it. Both kids, they're gender neutral. You can continue to add the Tony. So it's basically like a music player, but it also plays stories, and it's completely indestructible. We've had this thing for over 4 years now. They can throw it around and it does not break ever. They can turn things up and down, and they can switch songs by hitting the side of it. So it's a tech-free way for them to listen to all the music that they love, for them to hear stories. And I've started using this at bedtime with London as well. If she is like having a hard time settling, I'm like, go get your Tony, and it will play, if you get like the Cinderella doll, it will play the entire story of Cinderella. So she can put that on there, just turn the volume down, and she'll fall asleep to that every night. I had never seen anything as cool as this, but the Easy Bake is back. But this time they're doing the Easy Bake. I think they call it the Freezy machine. This will make real ice cream. I mean, tell me anything, kids want more than that. And it has little sections that they can put different toppings and things in. All you have to do is freeze the little like section that you roll it out on first. So it teaches them instructions, how to follow step-by-step instructions, how to get comfortable in the kitchen. Plus they get to make a treat for themselves, which I think is right up all their alleys. This is another one that I kind of caved and actually bought for my own kids, and probably no regrets because they both love a stuffy of any kind. And actually they're so obsessed with like animals and stuffies that I have to tell them we cannot buy another stuffy anytime we go anywhere. But this one I think is really fun and unique because this is, I think it's called like a feed and follow. So it will walk as well, and it makes little sounds, and then it comes with a little bottle, and this is a pretty good size too, so it's different than just like your classic little stuffy that they're gonna sleep with once and then forget about. This is one that's kind of interactive. And then I don't know if your kids have gotten into this whole mini brands thing, but London has recently discovered these and she's obsessed. And I remember this brand didn't exist when I was a kid, but I also remember being obsessed with tiny versions of things. There's just something so interesting about that to kids. So this is a little fridge that you can fill with different, I think that comes with a couple of them, but they have like little teeny tiny versions of like poppy cans of soda or ketchup bottles or whatever, and they can fill the little fridge, and something about that is just fascinating to them. If they have a dollhouse or something, it's a perfect addition for that. Woo! All right, we have made it through all the gift options that could possibly exist in the world, so I hope this has been a helpful resource for you. If you have any questions or things you want me to look out for or things I didn't cover here, let me know in the comments and I'll try to shoot you some ideas for those as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.